Now let's try to get this tank back in. You think it'll come in? You think it'll go in as easy to come out? Not so sure. Okay, it was kind of hard to video this at the same time with Levi and I picking this up. We want to make sure the straps that go underneath, one is longer, about 1.5 inches longer than the other. So the long one goes in the back, the short one goes in the front. And we lifted it up by hand. Actually, we laid down on our backs and lifted up and got the nuts and bolts started, which is right here. So we're going to crank those down. And this harness here, because we want to hook this into here. So this here is off of the new pump, so it's not in the right place. It should have been over here, but this is made up for multiple uses. But I don't think it's a big deal if it's not hooked in here. This one here went in this hole, so we'll put that in there. But first, we will connect these. And it clicked into place. And then this goes in this hole. Like that. Now we bought some fuel line off Amazon, so there'll be a link below. Now we had to get both sizes. This here is the 3/8, the bigger. It'll go on this joint here, and we'll have to run it over to this breather that we're putting in. And then this breather end is a little bit smaller than that, so we have to run the bigger stuff over, and then we'll have to get the connector piece that joins them together. We should have probably put that breather in before. That's one thing we just learned. We should have put that breather in before we put the tank in, so take note of that. It's a little chilly out here, and that's why it's a little bit slow going in, right?
I don't know what it is.
But the sun's warm. Is the sun not helping? There you go. We got it in there. I think I explained it when we did the rear tank. It'd be easier if we put some little bit of Vaseline or silicone on there to make it slippery. Push that down in all the way.
Can't get it because
there, you got it. Okay, now we'll turn that so it's this way, and we cut ourselves a little bit of hose. It's about 8 inches long, and then stick this side on. Probably want to put it underneath there. That's one like that, like that. Then we got some of this hose. Cut a small piece of this off. See about how long we want, maybe 3 inches. Use your handy dandy knife. And this hose will go inside the other hose. Like that.
do we want to throw a clamp on it right there?
So we want to turn this up so it don't rub against the metal. And then slide this one on here. Like that. And then tighten up this clamp. Like that. And next we will hook up these hoses. Now we noticed when taking these off, one was bigger than the other, right? And it looks like
sounded like it went on.
I don't think. Did it?
Yeah, try to pull it off. Oh, no.
I didn't think it was on. You'll hear it click.
There you go.
There, we heard it click. Now this one is the same. Here, let's bend this up just a little bit.
There you go.
There we go. Now we got this all hooked up. Now we got this. The filler hose was right here. So now we got to take this one off because there's a hose inside here. There. So now we got to take this filler part and off and put it on the other hose. And then, how do we get the other one off? Like,
I pried it off, I'm pretty sure.
pried it off like this.
Correct.
But there's a big hump right here.
I think, yeah, it just was so dry rotted, it popped off.
I see that. And something now that was all dry rotted.
Yeah, it might be a good thing we replaced that.
Yeah, there it is.
It's weird to get off.
You gotta kind of push it because that hose is the whole way up through here, that small one.
Careful, I don't want to replace the inside too.
Huh?
Be careful, I don't want to replace the inside part.
Keep pulling, it's coming out. Oh, hold up. Keep pulling. There we go. We got it out. So we determined the one that has the sharper edge should be out towards this filler neck. So Levi's gonna push this down in there. So I pushed this one further. That way we can have this hose pretty close to the tip of this. It'd be nice if it's longer like the other one. But when we put this one there, we want this center hose inside the tank. So first we want to put these clamps on here. And then we want to put this one here, but try to make sure this small hose is where it should be. And then we'll put this clamp on. Now when we put the bed on, we might have to adjust this a little bit, so we'll have to be mindful for that. But I'm thinking this is probably where we want it. And you want to keep that off the edge of the hose just a little bit. Now I'm using a screwdriver, but you could use a nut driver if you like. And then we'll stick this one on here. There we go. All right. Oh, we love it when a plan comes together, right?
Now we can throw fuel in it.
Now we can put fuel in it. Everything's hooked up. Let's recap a little bit. We got the breather in. These lines hooked in, make sure they're in completely. And the harness is plugged in. The harness there, when the rear tanks, everything's plugged in. Everything, I believe, is where it should be. This needs to go on.
Yes.
You know what happens when you have an extra part laying around? Something didn't go quite right.
Weight reduction.
No, I kind of wish I did it.
And these go on here. Like this. In that groove, we'll put those two on there, and then the two on the rear tank.